Fortunately, and as I mentioned, there are some good policy provisions, and both chairs have mentioned some of those already. Fortunately, members, there are policy provisions that were added, frankly, on the floor the last time we had this bill that are no longer in this bill, and thank goodness for that. Perhaps the most egregious, members, had to do with the issue relative to transgender students. And we can honestly agree to disagree on that issue, but we were certainly, as a body, acting incredibly reactive and premature in attempting to stake out something that really had no deliberation during the course of this year. Certainly would welcome to have that conversation in the near future. There's certainly not the provision here that we spent many hours early in this session having to do with tenure rights for many of our, for all of our licensed professional teachers. Frankly, I'm glad that that's gone from this bill. Members, this is really kind of an unusual argument that I want to make here, but it's a very sincere one. We had the opportunity, actually we still have the opportunity if we refuse to adopt the conference committee report, this legislative session, to do something that we have frankly not had an opportunity to do for many, many years. And that is that with a very healthy state, with one that is incredibly productive, with a very forward-looking face into the future, with more people going to work, with more small businesses starting, with an engine that's just humming, quite frankly, in my opinion, second to no other state. Yes, there are other states that are more economically productive, but there's states that have 10 times our population, California, Texas, et cetera. Here in the middle of this great big continent, you know, shoved up against the north, and by the way, we're being reminded of that because we're being told that our neighbors, Minnesota neighbors up north, are about to get snow tonight and tomorrow. And I hear that the high tomorrow will be 48 degrees here in the Twin Cities. But you know, this population of, small population of 5 million people in the middle of this huge continent, far away from all the major, you know, trade routes, you know, global routes, et